In the quiet town of Maplewood, Maple Grove Elementary School nestled amidst a serene neighborhood. The school was known for its close-knit community and dedicated staff. However, one fateful day, the serenity was shattered by an unexpected turn of events that would forever change the lives of those within its walls. As the morning sun painted the sky with hues of orange and pink, the school day began like any other. Children filled the hallways with laughter, backpacks slung over their shoulders, and the promise of a day filled with learning and friendship. But just as the first period commenced, an urgent announcement echoed through the intercom: "Attention, students and staff. We are now in a lockdown. This is not a drill. Please remain calm, stay in your classrooms, and await further instructions." Confusion and fear gripped the students and teachers as they hastily followed the lockdown procedures. Classroom doors were locked, lights were turned off, and the once bustling school transformed into a hushed sanctuary of uncertainty. In Mrs. Carter's fourth grade class, a group of friends, Josh, Emma, Alex, and Lily, huddled together, seeking comfort and reassurance in their bond. Wide-eyed and trembling, they wondered what could have prompted the lockdown and if they would be safe. Time stretched on as they anxiously awaited updates. Outside their classroom, muffled footsteps and whispered voices sent shivers down their spines. The faint sound of sirens in the distance only intensified their anxiety. Determined to regain a sense of control, Josh, the natural leader of the group, suggested using their smartphones to gather information. They discreetly accessed news websites and social media, desperate for any clue about the situation unfolding around them. Through their online search, they discovered that a dangerous criminal had escaped from a nearby correctional facility. The fugitive was believed to be armed and had been spotted in the vicinity. Panic tightened its grip on the students' hearts. As they shared their findings, a sudden realization struck the group. They remembered the hidden passage in the school, the one they had stumbled upon during a game of hide-and-seek months ago. The passage led to a small storage room adjacent to the gymnasium, providing a potential escape route if needed. With hearts pounding, they made a unanimous decision. They would wait for an opportune moment, then make their way to the hidden passage and seek safety outside the school. They knew it would be risky, but they were willing to take the chance to protect their lives. Minutes turned into hours as tension filled the air. Finally, an announcement crackled through the intercom: "Attention, students and staff. Law enforcement has apprehended the fugitive. The lockdown has been lifted. Remain in your classrooms until further instructions." A collective sigh of relief swept through the school as students and teachers embraced the news. The threat had been neutralized, and the students could finally breathe easier. As the days and weeks passed, the events of the lockdown lingered in their minds. The students became even closer, cherishing their friendships and the precious moments they shared together. Maple Grove Elementary School became a symbol of resilience and community, reminding everyone of the strength that lies within when faced with adversity. Years later, as the students stood on the brink of high school, they fondly remembered the day that tested their courage and unity. The lessons they learned during the lockdown would stay with them forever, serving as a reminder of their ability to overcome, even in the face of darkness. In the bustling city of Riverside, Elmwood High School stood tall, its hallways filled with dreams and aspirations. But one fateful day, the school would face a chilling ordeal that would leave an indelible mark on its students and staff. As the morning sun painted the sky with hues of gold, a sense of excitement filled the air. Elmwood High was abuzz with energy, students bustling from class to class, their laughter echoing through the corridors. But the vibrant atmosphere quickly turned into chaos when an urgent message crackled through the intercom. Attention, attention. This is not a drill. We are now in a lockdown. Take cover immediately in your classrooms and await further instructions. Panic spread like wildfire as students and teachers scrambled to find safety. The hallways, once filled with life, transformed into a ghostly silence as classroom doors were locked, lights were dimmed, and the weight of uncertainty settled over the school. In Mr. Anderson's history class, a group of friends, Michael, Emily, Jessica, and Daniel, huddled together, their hearts pounding with fear. They clung to each other for solace, trying to make sense of the unfolding situation. As minutes turned into agonizing hours, the absence of information intensified their anxiety. Outside their classroom, they could hear faint footsteps and hushed murmurs, heightening their fears. Determined to find answers, Michael, the quick-witted problem solver of the group, suggested using their smartphones to access the school's internal network. With careful precision, he hacked into the school's security system, gaining access to the live camera feeds. Through the grainy footage, they discovered the presence of a masked intruder lurking within the school. The intruder seemed to know the building's layout, moving with calculated steps and a chilling sense of purpose. Fear turned into resolve as the group realized they needed to take action. They knew they couldn't wait passively for help to arrive. They had to confront the intruder and protect their classmates and teachers. Armed with determination, they quietly formulated a plan. Michael and Daniel would create a diversion at one end of the school, drawing the intruder away from the students, while Emily and Jessica would guide their classmates to safety through an alternative exit. With adrenaline coursing through their veins, they executed their plan flawlessly. Michael and Daniel maneuvered through the darkened hallways, skillfully leading the intruder away from their friends. Meanwhile, Emily and Jessica guided the frightened students towards a hidden service entrance rarely used by anyone except the custodial staff. The path was treacherous, but their unwavering determination and calm reassurance kept their peers focused and moving forward. As the group made their way to safety, they encountered locked doors and unexpected obstacles. But with resourcefulness and teamwork, they overcame each challenge, inching closer to their goal of finding sanctuary outside the school. Finally, they emerged into the daylight, gasping for breath and filled with relief. The sound of sirens wailed in the distance as law enforcement swarmed the area. The intruder was apprehended, and the lockdown was lifted. In the aftermath, Elmwood High School became a symbol of resilience and unity. The students and staff, forever bound by their shared experience, rallied together to heal and rebuild. They learned the power of courage in the face of adversity and the strength of friendship in times of darkness. As time went on, the events of that fateful day became a distant memory, but the bonds formed during the lockdown remained unbreakable. Elmwood High School stood as a testament to the resilience of its students and the unwavering spirit of its community. In the small town of Meadowbrook, Pinecrest Academy stood proudly, its walls echoing with the laughter and dreams of its students. But one ordinary day, the school would be thrust into an extraordinary situation that would test the resolve of its students and teachers. As the morning sunlight streamed through the windows, the school buzzed with the anticipation of another day of learning. However, that sense of normalcy was shattered when an urgent announcement pierced through the intercom. Attention, students and staff. This is not a drill. We are now in a lockdown. Take cover immediately and remain in your classrooms until further notice. Panic swept through the hallways as teachers quickly ushered their students into the safety of their classrooms. Fear and confusion filled the air, as everyone grappled with the unknown. The once vibrant atmosphere of Pinecrest Academy was replaced by hushed whispers and racing hearts. In Ms. Roberts' English class, a group of friends, Sarah, Mark, Alex, and Emily, found themselves huddled together, seeking comfort and support. They clung to one another, their eyes filled with a mixture of fear and determination. As the minutes stretched into an agonizing silence, the absence of information deepened their anxiety. Outside their classroom, muffled footsteps and faint voices heightened their senses. They knew they had to rely on their own resourcefulness to navigate this terrifying ordeal. Mark, the practical problem solver of the group, suggested using their smartphones to gather information. With trembling hands, they accessed news websites and social media, searching for any updates on the situation unfolding within the school. Through their online search, they discovered that a malfunction had occurred in the school's security system, triggering a false alarm. Relief washed over them, knowing that there was no immediate threat. However, they also realized that the situation could still be dangerous if someone exploited the chaos. Empowered by their newfound knowledge, they decided to take action. Sarah, with her calm demeanor, suggested creating a system of communication among the classrooms using written notes passed through the vents. This way, they could share information and ensure that everyone stayed informed and safe. Days turned into weeks as the lockdown persisted, the students and staff adapting to their confined reality. But their spirits remained unyielding. They organized virtual study groups, held online talent shows, and even conducted virtual classroom debates to maintain a sense of normalcy amidst the uncertainty. As the authorities worked tirelessly to resolve the security system malfunction, the students' resilience and unity became a source of inspiration for the community. The school became a symbol of strength and hope, a testament to the unwavering spirit of Pinecrest Academy. Finally, the day arrived when the lockdown was lifted. The hallways echoed with a mix of relief and excitement as students and teachers reunited, embracing one another as if they had emerged from a long and arduous journey. In the aftermath, Pinecrest Academy underwent security upgrades to ensure such a scare would never happen again. The students, forever changed by the experience, understood the value of preparation, unity, and the strength that can be found within themselves and their community. Years later, as they reminisced about their time at Pinecrest Academy, they would fondly remember the lockdown as a turning point, a moment when they discovered their own resilience, formed unbreakable bonds, and learned that even in the face of fear, they could emerge stronger than ever before.